Hello, this is Alexandra Holt, and I'm doing my experiment on what do adults do when trying to imitate a child's early syntax. This article by Sriracha and Spodek is talking about an experiment where they asked a little girl, aged 1 year 11 months, to read a book. The little girl named Nan would babble as if she was reading the pages, pause for the reader to look at pictures, and then rhythmically turn the page and repeat the process. This experiment showed that she had been read to before and was able to imitate reading, although she could not yet read. So babies can imitate adults reading, but can adults imitate babies reading? So that is my question. My experiment is 3 adults were asked to read a wordless picture book as if they were a 2-year-old. My subjects are a 53-year-old woman with 2 children aged 18 and 21, an 83-year-old woman with 3 children aged 58, 56, 53, and 2 grandchildren aged 18 and 21, and a 24-year-old male with no children. The book, as you can see, is called A Ball for Daisy. So I interviewed all of the subjects in a private room separately to prevent bias or interruption. They were all video recorded for accuracy. They were given as long of time as they wanted to read the story in order to complete it as they thought a 2-year-old would. I then compared their readings to the actual syntax of 2 children around the ages of 2 that I found in our textbook. So my hypothesis is that the adults will not be able to accurately depict the child's syntax due to use of full sentences, clear words, morphemes that are maybe too advanced for a 2-year-old's speech, etc. I believe that the 2 mothers will, however, read in a closer fashion to a 2-year-old's than the 24-year-old with no children, just because they've had constant contact with babies learning to speak. Okay, this is going to be hearing the 53-year-old read a little bit of the book.
Dog, ball. Dog playing with ball, bouncing, running. Dog laughing. Dog laughing at ball on the couch. Dog sleeping. He's sleeping. He's bouncing the ball.
Okay, so that was a little clip of hers. Her time allotment was actually about 3 minutes that it took her to read the whole book. So this next one is going to be the 83-year-old, and she did a little bit different things. So I'm going to play that for you and see if you can pick them out. Here we go.
Poor dog. No more red ball. Pretty. What is this? What is that? More doggies. Where's the red ball? Oh, they broke it.
Okay, so you can tell that she was reading a lot slower than the first one. It took her about 7 minutes to read the whole book. And this is going to be the 24-year-old reading. So I will play his for you.
Doggy, ball. Doggy play with ball. Doggy play with ball on couch. Doggy on couch with ball. Doggy sleeping with ball on couch. Doggy wants to go outside with ball.
Okay, so that was his reading. This is the actual children's syntax. The first column is Daniel, age 1 year 9 months, and the second is Heather, age 2 years 2 months. So you can see how they would speak around the age of a 2-year-old. So the results, the 53-year-old used a lot of appropriate grammatical morphemes for the age, such as ing, plural s, in, and on. She omitted the subject and basically followed the 2-word stage in syntactic development, although she did put in some 3-word stage, such as doggy playing with ball. But as you can see, Heather also used more full sentences, so that's pretty accurate. The 83-year-old did something different. She asked a lot of WH questions. Where's the ball? What is that? So that's interesting that she picked up on that, because children around 2 years do ask a lot of WH questions. She also repeated words such as ball and doggy, which is common when children are learning new words. She omitted the subjects as well and used the appropriate morphemes, although not as many as the 53-year-old. The 24-year-old also omitted the subjects, so they all three did that. He used a lot of 3-word stage type sentences that might be a little too long for a 2-year-old. He also used the words broken and frustrated, which are probably a bit too big for a 2-year-old's vocabulary. And this just kind of goes to show that maybe he hasn't had as much contact with babies as the 2 mothers have. And that kind of correlates with my hypothesis. The 3 adults did a rather great job on imitating the syntax of a child around age 2, which I did not think they were going to do a great job, but they also, my hypothesis was correct in that the 2 mothers did better than the 24-year-old man, and it didn't make as many mistakes as he did. So apparently parents are pretty good at imitating a child's syntax, and maybe adults without kids aren't as good. So that was my project. Thank you very much.